Hey guys, it's Paul. I'm going to do a quick video on how to do a Masters Sweepstake draw. I'm doing it for a 2018. It's Monday after Ian Poulter's just won yesterday to be the last man in the field. So what I basically did first to get an accurate list of players, and because there's 86, it's actually less than any other golf tournament, so it's easier, but it's still a lot to do. If you were to stand and do it in a room, I've done it before where you're picking each person's name out one at a time, it takes ages. But I'm going to show you how to set it up. The Happy Me Golf gang are away as usual for the Masters next week, so we're going to pick out the 4 balls that are playing the first day and the sweepstake names. So what I did first to get an accurate list of players, I googled odds on who wins the Masters, and it came up Coral. And I just grabbed this list here, right? I just copied this list of players. So it's going to put them in order of their odds to win. Because the Masters is the same place every time, some players are better chances of winning than their world rankings would suggest, just because they may have played there before. So it's a better way of getting a list in order. So what I did was, obviously I put a list. There's the list of everybody. I made sure Ian Poulter was in the list, so I searched it. And then I changed the list to 16 of us going away. So I've got 16 names, and then I've split top 16 in odds into list 1, then the second 16, and so on, right? So there's 86 or so players. So everybody in our group, 16 of us going away, are going to get at least, 5 players, right? So all I do now is I've just Googled a random tool to pick out names, right? So first what I'm going to do is grab all of our names and put us in order. So I'm going to put, there's the random names, just so that you can see that whoever comes out first or last is a random pick. So I pick out a random, so Lee, right? The first one is Lee. So I'm going to grab Lee and put him to the top of the list. So he's actually going to guarantee to get 5 players. These, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 people going to get 5 players, but obviously these are past champions. Odds on any of these guys winning, and some of them drop out, so you never know. So Lee's the first out of the group. I can delete my list of players, and then I just delete Lee off this list, right? Carl is next. I don't need to Google that. Carl. So Lee's playing with Carl. We do have one funky thing in there that Bob and Keith L have got to play together. Gary's next, so Gary's in that first group. So I get rid of Gary. So you might want to fast forward this to where I'm going, but you're going to see where I get. So I will pause. No, I won't pause because some lads will be watching that they'll want to see as they come out. I've just deleted Gary, right? Keith S. So Keith S is also going to get 5 players. So you can see it's going to take a while. So that's the first 4 ball of our trip. Bob. So as we said, Bob has got to play with Keith L. So Keith L is going to come out next. It's a bit FIFA-ish when certain people can't play with certain people. So Bob and Keith, because they share a buggy, that's why they play together. Mick. So the next one's Mick. And next one, Kev. So you can see where I'm going with the rest of the list. I'm just going to copy all these other teams in, all these other people in. Somebody in the comments will have said jump to 5 minutes in when he actually starts. Rob. So that's the second 4 ball. Rob. Adam. Where's Adam? Me. I always play with Ben, so here comes Ben. Oh. Russ. Oh no, I got away with it. Russ, and then obviously just So now I'm just picking out. Oh, I got rid of the wrong player. Ben's next. So I only missed him by one. I just want to pick these 4 out because we need to do the order of the sweepstake. Kieran. And Paul S. Right, so that's the list of our 16 in order now. So I can delete this. So what I'll do for people who are just watching this with no real interest, I'll pull the top 16 out first to see who everybody gets. And then YouTube, you'll get it. You need to go off and do whatever you're going to do with the rest of them. And then I'll pull the rest of the players out for our gang. But you don't need to stick around and watch. For the rest of the gang, I'll prove that I did it. I did it for real by doing it and leaving the video as an hour long. Bank holiday Monday morning, it's raining or snowing outside. So anyway, so Lee is the first pick, right? So we're picking Lee's top golfer. So Lee has got Jordan Spieth. Obviously a good chance they're winning. Won a few years ago, blew it a few years ago. I delete Jordan Spieth off that list and, oh geez. Hideki Matsuyama is Carl's pick. Don't worry, Carl, he's quite good. Next one is for Gary. Gary runs the pub. Rory McIlroy, Gary. You've got to be happy with that. That would be my pick. If I had to put my money on somebody, it would be Rory McIlroy. Delete Rory off the list. Get rid of the space. Who's next? Keith Shepherd. Rickie Fowler. Not playing at his best. Oh, he didn't play his best this weekend. But always a chance. I mean, that's the beauty of golf. All these people have got. Jason Day. Bob's got Jason Day. Now, Keith Long. Keith Long, where's Jason Day? Tiger's still in there. Sergio, last year's winner. Keith Long's got Sergio. Henrik Stenson. This would be Bob, right? Oh no, this is Mick. Mick's got Henrik Stenson. Kev. Henrik Stenson's gone, so Henrik, he won the other week, right? Kev's got Paul Casey, another one that won the other week. That's why his people are favourites, right? You could just copy that instead of doing this, but I like to drop them off that list. So you can see there's a few left. Casey's gone. Tommy Fleetwood. Who's that? Rob's got Tommy Fleetwood. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Let me get it. I'll do it here, look. So me. No, it's not me yet. It's Adam. Adam next. Tiger's still there. Justin Thomas for Adam. Tiger's still there. This is me now. What I actually want Phil Mickelson as my favourite golfer. Yes! Get in. Phil the Thrill. Russ. Dustin Johnson. Big favourite. Dustin Johnson's gone. Still Tiger's in there. Still, obviously, everybody's a good... It's best thing about this first thing is that everybody's a good player, right? So everybody gets a good player when you split them up into 4. If you just did it straight out, you could end up with 4 crap golfers or 4 good ones. So Ben, 4 to go. Justin Rose. Last year's... Lost in the playoff last year. Justin Rose gone. Kieran. Jon Rahm. Big John. Who's left? Paul Shepherd. Tiger Woods. Tiger's gone. And then Jeff has got Bubba Watson. So those are your top picks for the lads that are watching. You can see I'm going to share it. What I then do is I share this list. I'm going to go through the next 16. So I'll copy this, jump these in. Next 16 and then just start again. So Lee's second pick is Matt Kuchar. So Matt Kuchar goes to Lee. Matt Kuchar is Lee's second pick. And I'm just going to keep going through. So Carl's second pick, after I've gotten rid of Matt Kuchar, it is Marc Leishman. Where are you, Mark? There. And you go through them, right? And then what I do is I share this list, and if somebody misses the cut, I just put them in black. I just fill them in red. So if you get a red golfer, for those, if the lads are sticking around to watch who else they get, that's fair enough. But as the weekend goes on, anybody who misses the cut just gets painted out in red. So for the rest of the YouTubers, go off and do your own Masters pick. For the Happy Me Golf lads, if you're sticking around, see who you got, just so I can prove that I did draw them out one at a time. Stick with me. Let's have a coffee. And I'm just going to fly through the rest of them now, so I'm not going to work out who it is. I'm just going to dive in. Did I delete Marc Leishman off that list? No, I've just seen him yet. Patrick Cantlay. Patrick Cantlay, where are you? Here. Maybe a faster way of doing it. So that's Gary's second pick. It's always more fun to do it the other way around, but Charley Hoffman is Keith Shepherd's. Bryson Dechambeau is Bob. Keith Long. Patrick Reed. Who's next? Mick's second pick is Charl Schwartzel. He won not so long back, didn't he? Next one, Thomas Pieters. Always a chance of that big hitting. Where's he from? Denmark? That's Kev's. Rob. Alex Noren. He's playing well at the minute as well. Adam's next pick is Tyrrell Hatton. Me. Who do I want out of them? Adam Scott, Oosthuizen, Harman. That Brian Harman played well over the week when he beat Rory. I will go Louis. Oh, Brian Harman, there you go. He played alright the week. Daniel Berger for Russ. Xander Schauffele. What a cool name. I've never really heard of him. For Ben. Adam Scott. For Kieran. Oh, Louis Oosthuizen for Paul S, I think, second to last. And Jeff, obviously, Ian Poulter. Let me copy it. So those are your top two picks. I'm going to pause the video and come back to a final pick, because I've got another 3 lists to go through, and then I will share this with the lads. Cheers. Right, so that's it. We're all picked out. So these 4 are playing together. These 4 are playing together. Then these 4. We will share the list. This is everybody's picks, so you know to root for. I'll share the spreadsheet and I'll mark in red who doesn't make the weekend. Just a bit of fun. I'm not even entirely sure what prize we're going to offer, but should be some fun. Should be a good laugh. Those are your picks for this weekend. See you soon.